And we're going to take a moment here to change our guest here, a little bit of musical chairs. Again, if you are watching the Money TV program, you'd like more information, visit us at our website, moneytv.net. Change is complete. Now seated next to me is Mr. Mike Manahan. He's a spokesperson for First Global Financial Corporation, stock symbols FGBF. Mike, good to see you.
Thanks, Don. Good to be here, as always.
Well, Mike, we had a nice long conversation with you last week, and for those who might have missed that, why don't you tell us again about your business model?
Yeah, absolutely. First Global is in the business of buying up REO properties, or for people who don't know what that is, basically foreclosed properties. Properties that have gone through the auction process, probably didn't sell at auction, have gone back to the banks, and now these financial institutions have to unload them. They're unloading them for cents on the dollar. We're buying them up. We're basically buying the properties, refurbishing them as needed, putting in tenants and renting them out. That's the story. It's very simple, and right now with the number of foreclosed properties out there, the number of properties held by banks, this is a golden opportunity for us to build a significant portfolio of rental properties and make money for our stockholders.
So you're basically going in and cherry-picking properties that you think will become good rental income properties, and as we talked about this last week, there is a very large market right now, people looking for rental property because of all these foreclosures.
Oh, absolutely. And right now, picking up properties, you know, it's kind of like going to the grocery store. If you go into the grocery store and there's 3 oranges, you don't have much choice. That was the real estate market, you know, 3-4 years ago. Today, imagine that huge amount of oranges in the grocery store and that savvy shopper looking at each orange to get just the best ones. That's exactly what we're doing. And when we find those properties, by the way, we're concentrating Midwest. We're not buying properties on the coast because we feel the market is better in the Midwest. And when we find those properties, we fix them up and we rent them out. And right now there's a lot of people looking for rental properties because guess what? Those people who lost their homes need a place to live. So what are they going to do now? Well, they have now become a tenant.
Okay. Well, what's new since you and I spoke last week?
This is the exciting news. I've always said you judge a business based upon execution. And years ago, I worked for a company. People would know the name of it. They were a restaurant chain, and they had the best food, and the best service, and the best prices, and everything else. But they could never open any new restaurants. You know, we said we're going to go out. We're going to buy properties. We said a goal tentatively to have 100 properties by the end of the year. So to me, success is, are we actually buying properties? Well, in fact, we are buying properties. We closed on 2 deals this week. We actually issued a press release on them. We're not disclosing the exact location because we don't want any stockholders going and knocking on the doors. But you know, if we closed on 2 properties every week throughout the rest of the year, we'd exceed our goal of 100 properties by the end of the year. So I'm very excited about it. We're doing what we told our stockholders we would do. We're buying properties. As long as we keep that up, we're achieving what we've set out to achieve.
Now, you had mentioned last week that you're financing the acquisition of these properties essentially through equity stock sales, correct?
Absolutely. Right now, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to go out there and try and borrow money. If we can pay cash for the properties, we can negotiate better prices, we can move more quickly, we can execute, get the property, get it fixed up, get a tenant in there. So we're raising capital, and we're using that capital to buy properties. And so the money that's coming in, it's not going to pay off old debts, it's not going to pay off unfunded pension plans or union contracts. It's going to buy properties that are going to generate cash flow, and that's the business model.
Stock symbols FGBF, First Global Financial Corporation. Mike, always, thanks for the update.
Well, thank you.